Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're bringing a brand new video, and it is surprisingly Silent Hill. I never thought they were making a new Silent Hill. I just spoiled it. Oh well, I don't care.
Well, I mean, cat's out of the bag.
Yeah guys, they've made a new Silent Hill. We're going to react to the new Silent Hill. It's called Silent Hill Townfall. We're going to take a little take on it. Give us our take on it once the trailer's done. We'll react and then we'll review it after it. Then, yeah, I'll say that's let's go.
Hey, Simon. Listen.
Okay.
I need you to come back to the town and put some things
Wait,
to rest.
are we playing as the old guy?
What I just saw.
No, it's
Nah, I'm kidding
You
on.
put things right.
I wish that would be funny
This
though.
town would listen
Oh
to me.
god.
But it's the right thing to do here, not just for them.
Why does he kind of look like this spinning image of Jamie Foxx?
Then you know what you have to
What
do.
the hell was that?
But be careful. They're all
What the
so angry.
What is that? What the fuck is that? Is that Attack on Titan?
Yeah, is that Aaron Yeager?
Wow. All I'm gonna say is that's very interesting. I didn't know they've got a new Rayman game.
Oof.
Right,
Was
first
it-
of all, I want to say one thing.
Hey, Simon.
What is up with the phone box looking like it's from the UK? Like your old
And,
phone boxes that we used to get?
well, I did some research on Townfall, like when the first trailer dropped way back when. The game is actually going to take place in Scotland.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
No, really, I'm not like pulling your leg. Like the game takes place in Scotland, and the fuck, the guy has a Game Boy or some sorts.
Oh, I see someone right behind him. I don't know if that's a guy or if that's going to be the little girl again.
What I just
So they're probably going to have a character kind of similar to the little girl in Silent Hill 2, who I keep on forgetting her name.
The main character looks interesting.
Yeah.
The thing is, it looks way different in one of the bits compared to the ones you see him in.
So that might take place like much later on during the game.
Maybe.
Town.
The old guy looks interesting here, like he's going to be a part of something. He looks like he's going to be like a kill victim or he could be the final boss.
Or he could be like the main protagonist, like boss.
That's what I was going to say. Maybe he's actually going to be a boss and he's going to transform and he's like, "Aha, I tricked
what
ya."
I just saw.
It was me. I was the final boss of the game, John Silent Hill.
No, definitely
Nah, it won't go like that, but
not. So one thing I'm going to say I like the look of is the attention to details with the buttons on his shirt, the jacket, how you can tell now it's actual made of leather. And
oh yeah,
I like how they've got like the facials recognitions, the glasses up to details now, boxes.
Footage.
oh yeah, the graphics have gone really good.
Wait, is that an actual handheld TV he's holding? Or are they handheld tellies?
Yeah, it's like one of those radio thingies.
No, it's a handheld TV. I've seen them before. Like, I used to actually I've always wanted to have one in my life, but then I realised they're all outdated.
You said
And
But-
ironically,
But
the
my question is, what is that? Like, is that a head? Is that an eye? There's something on the
My
screen that it
best-
looks like a face with an eyeball.
what
Yeah.
I just saw.
my best assumption with that TV thingy, it might be the game's like radio, kind of like how you get the radio in like Silent Hill 2 where it tells you where the enemy is.
I can only tell you right now is that it's a handheld
You
TV.
said we could put things right.
No, that is definitely a handheld
At this time.
TV. This looks actually insane. The car details, the fog
No.
is even better
Listen
than
to
before.
me.
But it's the right thing.
And then you've got all the the banners up with the picture. Need justice. This town is
To do
ours.
here.
Then you know.
Them.
Then we've got like the main three actors for the characters.
Not just for
Terry O'Quinn, don't know who he is, but he seems like a good guy.
Oh, I know who he is. He's not as
Them.
bad. He's actually really awesome. He did a lot in The Walking Dead, by the way.
Yeah, and I do remember the guy. See the guy who plays Simon. I'm pretty sure he was in the Odyssey.
Hold on, no, dude.
Sorry, man.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is happened to that? Oh my god, what is that in his mouth?
Blood? No.
He looks like he's a victim. Gonna be the first victim, otherwise he could be the boss. Could be one of the other. Like Silent Hill likes to throw the plot twists. I'm a Silent Hill guy. I played mostly all of them,
I,
except
lo-
from the worst one yet.
I love Silent Hill too, but I'm more of a fan of like the first four games and maybe the second remake and
I never got the
like
chance. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I never got the chance to play Silent Hill 1 because, see, to be honest, growing up, it was hard to get, and it's very, very pricey to get. Like that game is hard to find.
I
Like
mean I was able to buy the game because it was
especially in the
available.
UK, right? Like in the
Oh
UK,
yeah.
it's like gold dust in the UK. People are gonna say, no, it's not. I got it. Like, good for you, chat. I wish I could get it, but okay.
But yeah,
Um,
I've got a physical copy of the game, but it's the Japanese version,
Old Town.
which isn't as cool as the English one.
oh, we're definitely gonna get a crawler for sure. Until that's actually crazy. And the actual main character's called Simon. So in the deluxe edition, you're going to get one of these Until TV skins. Then you're going to get the outfit for Simon, which looks nice, the design of his costume. And then you're going to get an art book, digital art book, and then you're going to get the digital soundtrack, which, to be fair, it's not that bad to look at, but I will admit it looks very nice. It looks very nice indeed. I don't know what I'm going to say about it. I think it's going to end up being really promising. That looks very promising. Silent Hill fan. I wasn't a fan of Silent Hill F, I will admit. I don't know why. I just was never a fan of it. That's why I never bought the game. I watched a lot of Let's Plays on it, and I was like, okay, they're alright. I was like, game looks just okay. I wasn't the biggest lover of it. It's just my opinion. People are gonna hate me on it. That's fair dues. Like, I can't say much bad things about it. This game looks really promising, though. I will say that it feels like a proper Silent Hill with the fog. I've got to admit, that's like a proper Silent Hill. I wonder what the weapons are gonna be like. That's what I'm interested in.
I wonder if they're going to have like the standard weapons like the other games, or if they're going to go with sort of like melee focused combat, kind of like Silent Hill 4 and F.
I like how they've took. I like how the way they designed it, the games. There's a lot of cool looking characters, I will say that. Well, I get the game for sure. Unless if it doesn't give me a headache like something else does. You know how you get a headache from trying to get things sorted with the other one? It's
Uh,
BS. Like, that is BS. Like, no one should be cancelling PT because of that whole incident. They should have thought of a way to work around things instead of firing Kojima.
and Metal Gear Solid 5 came out half baked.
Oh yeah, it did. Metal Gear
Like,
Solid 5 for me got ruined, dude. Like, let's face it.
like don't get me wrong, I love the Phantom Pain.
I love Metal Gear Solid 5. I do love it. I do. But the one thing I don't love is Keith Sutherland. I've never been a Keith
No,
Sutherland fan. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I just don't like him. He's nowhere going to be He's not a Snake for me. He's just not Snake. He'll
you
never
can't
be
replace
Snake for
David.
me.
You can't replace David here. He is Snake.
David Hayter to me is an icon, a goat, and the only Snake that can actually play that character is David Hayter. No one can replicate Snake. No one can be Snake. David Hayter is the GOAT. The fact that the one thing I don't like Kojima for is wanting someone better than David Hayter.
That is
Because David Hayter wasn't Kojima's first option. He was looking at like bigger names, Hollywood names to like ask to do Snake. And I'm like, but there's only one man for the job, and that's David Hayter. David Hayter's the guy for that job. Like David Hayter will and always will be the GOAT of Metal Gear. I'm
it's like
sorry. I'm sorry to say, but he is.
I associate David here with Snake, like how I associate Ruth as whatever his name was, like Dante's actor from DMC3 as Dante. Like
All I'm gonna say is, Silent Hill looks promising. I cannot wait to see what they do with this game. Feels like they brought back so many things with the game. They,
and as a
it feels like this is going to be promising to see the fog again. This time you're actually getting a proper fog that belongs in the town. No offense to like F, it feels like you were in the like what is it again that you were in again? I don't know. It felt like it was just the same thing like you went through with the other one. Island Broad first, the bit where you're walking through the water, the bloody water. It felt like that bit. That's how it felt to me. Nothing against Silent Blood Curse. I love the game. I love it. Like that's always my top. Like that's like top list for my horror games. That's in my top 10, by the way, chat. Like probably at least my top 5 favorite horror games.
I think it's a bit the only disappointing thing about the game is that Akira Yamaoka is not returning for the soundtrack, but someone else will do it and do a on par job like what he did with the other games.
Hopefully, but like I said, if someone can't do the same, if they don't have the same standards as what others do, you bet your ass it's going to fail.
Oh yeah, they better make that soundtrack good because Silent Hill is a series that's known for its soundtrack also, and if it doesn't that is good, I don't think I'll be able to look at the game and grace. I don't think the game will be as good as like the original games, like Silent Hill 1 through 4.
No, I agree, dude. I really agree. I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm really excited to see what comes from this. I am looking forward to see what we get. I will be buying the game 100%. This is a
Same
game
here.
I will play throughout the content for my life. I just hope a PC can run it. Yeah, I've got a 5060, an RTX 5060, which it should be fine to run, hopefully.
And the
Like,
game's only and the game's only 44.98, so it's quite affordable.
yeah, I think it will be fine. I think we can call it there then for it. I think it looks got plenty of
Yeah,
potential. For me, I think it'll be a good time to see. I think this could give I'm hoping that it could give Resident Evil Requiem a good run for its money. I'm hoping it could do the job. Not saying it'll beat it or anything. I'm not saying that it will be definitely. I would like to see if it will give it a run for its money and try and overtake it in the horror department. Because so far, for me personally, Requiem is up there. Like
Oh yeah,
I didn't.
Requiem.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't hate Requiem. I actually enjoyed Requiem. Like that just is like tied to. It's the only reason why I don't rank them over the Resident Evil 4, 2, Outbreak, or even Veronica is because those games I grew up with. I loved them. Like those will always be my childhood memories. Those games. Nothing against Requiem. I absolutely love the game. I love how they done with Leon. Like I loved the way how they handled Leon. Grace, I thought they did okay. I felt like she was a bit flat out weaker. But that makes sense though when you've got a fragile character who's scared. Because she
Like
which
they're trying to
is
go
which is fair play to Konami, no Konami, Capcom.
Capcom.
Fair play to Capcom for like pulling that out themselves. Like you would love to see YouTubers working like that. That's very clever on the part on Capcom what they did. They give you the action side and then they throw you into the deep end of the horror side, which that's what I like about Resident Evil. They don't stick around with just always horror. They throw you in with both, which is awesome to see. Maybe we'll do a Requiem challenge. Maybe we won't. We'll see what we can do. I actually want another reason to play Requiem again. I can't deny that. I would love to play Requiem one last time again.
One to get infinite ammo is definitely worth it in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I agree. The weapons look exciting. I love using like I'm not gonna lie, I love the spider boss fight, how they made the spider like the fact that they brought the spider back since well, I'm not gonna say Resident Evil 7 because I don't count Marguerite being a spider. I count her just being some type of other insect.
I was going to say, wasn't the last time Spire appeared in Resident Evil was like RE5?
Yes, actually. Well, was it?
Well, remember the section where down on the pyramid and like there was those spider thingies.
Actually, you're totally right. It is RE5 to be honest, because the last time we saw it was RE5 with the little arachnid. I don't remember seeing them being in 6. They weren't in 7, they weren't in 8, and they weren't in the remakes. I really thought they were going to add the spiders again into the remakes, but they didn't. They took it out, and I was like, okay. I kind of understand because, like, in the 2020s, a lot of people have got arachnophobias. So it makes sense why people don't want arachnophobia players playing the game. Like, it makes sense, but at the same time, you've got to add the spiders. Even if you're arachnophobic, or whatever, you need to add the spiders in no matter what. The game brought in quite a bit of cool moment.
So, yeah, it's a and to say I'm definitely going to buy the game. It looks interesting and it's an excuse to play some more Silent Hill because I love the series. Like, it's up there with Resident Evil, my favorite horror series.
No, I definitely agree. Silent Hill is another. I think Silent Hill is like a close second from Resident Evil. Resident Evil is probably always going to be my number one horror franchise of the game. Like that will always be my favorite horror franchise of the games that I've played. Movies suck, by the way, chat. Except
What
from
movies?
yeah, exactly. Except from the animation ones. I did enjoy the animation movies. I'm bad at saying that. I know I'm terrible. Forgive me.
I had the top. If I had the top three favorite horror franchise, it had to be Manhunt, but it's still cancelled sauce.
Manhunt was one of those games that if it got made into a movie, it would be like an actual stuff movie it would be getting.
Oh no, it'll be like fucking
No, that would get made into a snuff movie. I'm sorry to say, chat, that would be made into a snuff movie.
and
People
yet
getting
you'll get
snuffed.
and then you'll get those weirdos on Twitter complaining about it.
Yeah, and they don't even realize it's real life people getting murdered. The only way
Reddit.
that the only way you would actually get Manhunt to be a movie is to if it was made in real life. Like if people started killing the ways they do in the actual movie. Like if they made it like recording themselves, killing
And
people
if
in real
they,
life.
and if they found someone to be like, or hell, if this was like Manhunt 2, they would have to record it in a psyche ward.
Game, I was lucky to complete the game. I wish the remake though was playable enough for the actual PC. But I think it's because it's the RTX. Someone said it's due to the graphics cards. They don't. I don't know what it was. They said something about the graphics cards. I could be wrong, chat. Don't like bite my head off, chat. I'm just saying, but just don't.
Or it could be Unreal Engine 5, because I've heard a lot of people say that because of the engine, it caused a lot of like performance issues.
I think it's because of the graphics cards though on that. Like I don't know. But anyway, chat. That was Silent Hill Townfall. I personally, for one, would say if you've not played Silent Hill, get into the game. If you like your horror games, play Silent Hill. Chat. Silent Hill is one of the franchise that would never let you down except from Homecoming. Homecoming's probably the least favorite of mine.
We don't
Downpour,
really.
Downpour, I actually didn't hate. I really didn't hate Downpour. I liked the fact that Downpour was bringing back that horror phase again.
To be honest, we don't really talk about the games after Silent Hill 4.
Downpour was underrated, in my opinion. I didn't hate it.
I need to play Downpour.
That's sort of like Downpour. I felt like was really, really underrated. I don't know what it was. I just felt like it was spooky in its own way. Like it never got enough recognition. I get where like people would make complaints about the game, but I generally flat out didn't hate the game. I
It is.
like the only thing I did hate about it was the weapon. The like how you have to like you can only have one gun with you.
Oh yeah, that's stupid.
Once you pick up a melee weapon, you could put the gun aside, but it won't stay with you throughout your entire inventory. Which sucked to me. I didn't like the way it did. I didn't like the fact that once you pick up a shotgun, you couldn't pick up a melee weapon. I could be wrong in saying that, I think. But I don't. But yeah, chat, this is it then. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more of the React Review Thursdays. And always don't go changing. Make sure you take care, have a good weekend, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.